the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. 8:30 we tuning in here. When you all the fed, the food and the music, we'll be talking about.
Well, a wonderful good evening to Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. It's about JC. It's another Thursday evening. Allow me to say Happy New Year or Happy 2024 to you, wherever you are. Here's a little secret. It is the 25th. I'm sitting in front of number 37. I'm thinking about 50. What's the end result? It's your girl AP on the inside. Sonika Mikey's here. My woman from a previous life, Ria Murray, is also on the inside. I tell you who is also here. Right now, he's on timeout. The creative chef is on the inside. And the man, the ambassador himself, his lordship, Chris. Peace and love to you wherever you are. Clark's Code is in the house. Grenada Distillers is in the house. We promise you we're getting ready for AP, a celebration of a different kind. They say when you get to 50, you get to a stage of maturity.
Correct.
When you get to 100, you should be dead. But let's not worry about the next 100. Let's worry about the first 50. How are you, AP? There's a whole lot of things on it happening. We are going up from here.
We are going up from here. I just want for 2024, you just try to behave a little bit better than you did in 2023.
Well,
That's all I ask.
listen.
Just a little bit better. We're going up from here with the behavior too.
Oh, well, you know I always keep my resolutions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because my resolution is that I'm not making any resolutions. I'm making no resolutions. I owe no apology for anybody. But folks, that's why they love me. You see, what you see is what you get.
Correct.
But I'm disappointed though.
Why? Tell me.
Creative chef. Mm-hmm. Let's just hover around that arena for a bit.
Creative chef.
He's in studio, right?
He's in studio. He never disappoints.
Well.
Except when he comes empty-handed.
It depends on who you ask. I mean, normally you think creative chef, you think those little fancy cigars, you think something. I mean, my brother I love him dearly, but right now, dog pong.
Dog pound.
Dog pound.
Well, if you want to get a taste of creative chef cuisine, I mean, he's going to be feeding the entire island come Independence Time.
Well, I hope it's not the way. The way you say feed the entire island, I hope it's not the way the entire island is supposed to have their commemorative pins, because I don't have mine as yet.
Well, listen.
Tell us.
Here's what. I will
Yes.
rectify that issue for you. Toot sweet. Okay?
Much appreciated.
Say less. I've got you.
I say no more.
Yeah.
My girl, Sonika Mikey, is on the inside. She looks like an angel. She was born an angel. She sings like an angel. How are you, my dear lady?
Good, I'm fine.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Except for being cold, because I don't know why it's so icy all the time. But
because we are in the
ice.
I know we're in the
box.
ice box, but oh gosh, Lord of mercy.
But come on. You're used to this. You're not a rookie.
Listen, I know I'm used to this, But this is the cold. Boy, I don't like the cold. I'd rather heat any day.
You'd rather the heat
I'd rather
any
hot
day.
sun any day.
Well, I guess when it talks about heat, you have a hot woman next to you. They say Ria hot for years to come. Ria Murray, how are you, love?
I'm doing pretty good, and always a pleasure to be here with my special friend Joe.
Ria, I just want to ask you publicly, do you still love me?
Of course, that shouldn't even be a question, of course.
I know you continue your quest to be a politician. You're lying on national TV.
Oh, wow.
You
You have to try to be diplomatic sometimes, but that one was genuine. I still love you, Joe.
On a Thursday night, there's no diplomacy. We threw that out the door.
Out the window,
and we leave that alone. Also joining us from way over the seas, he's Grenadian, he's a violinist, he's young and talented, the man Donald Best. Good evening, Donald, how are you?
Good evening, I'm doing well, how are you?
Well, depend on where you want me to start the paragraph, but for now, I'm doing well. What have you been up to, Donald?
Well, I've been pretty busy. I've been touring. Well, my tour is off now, which I'm really happy about because
sorry. I want to make sure I hear you right.
But so I tour the Northeast Coast. I also teach at Brown University. I direct at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, and then I'm a middle school teacher, which is like I guess primary school.
Right.
So I do all music just in different spectrums because you got to keep it smart.
and you're still holding on to your violin, aren't you?
Of course.
Absolutely. I mean, it's right behind me. I have like 3 now. This one has to be fixed, but it's still, it's still pretty good.
Does it work?
And,
Does it work?
Yeah, it does work. I just needed to, it's one of those series that are discontinued, so the value is very high. So I just need to make sure that I fix it, start it over, get all the things put in and out, so we have a proper sound.
So how do I know that the violin is working?
I'll just play it.
How do I know that? I don't know. I mean, you're telling me it's working. I mean, he should see this coming, right? I mean, you would hope. Don't know how do I know it's working?
Well, go ahead, sorry.
How do I know the violin is working?
When the violinist can play it.
Oh. What are you drinking there?
His mixologist isn't on time.
Well, absolute vodka?
You see, Akira had invited me to the table, so I thought, I'm more of a guy who does it on the rocks, so I said, yeah, let's just pour a glass and have a good time, you know, prepare for the celebrations to come.
Well, you do it straight on the rocks. Chris does it straight up in Clark's Court. You're drinking vodka, he's drinking Clark's Court.
Festive.
Well, you know, I look at here on the chest, you know.
Festive.
Right. Yeah, my brain can't go there. That's a little too detailed for me. But anyway, folks, we're getting ready for a celebration up from here. It's one of the bigger events on the celebration calendar as we continue to march towards 50. What has the build-up been like?
We're marching towards 72, but
and listen,
just not yet.
I say 70 and I ain't drink nothing yet.
Oh boy.
Hold the horses.
But AP, trust me, what has the build-up been like for you on the gang?
The build-up for this event has literally been incredible. I mean, this is such a momentous occasion when Grenada celebrates 50 years of independence as an independent nation.
Right.
And what better way to commemorate that than to show what we have accomplished so far through the creative arts. And that's exactly what this Up From Here concert is about. So many people are excited about it, but what I'm particularly excited about is the merging of the classic stalwarts that we know about, that we grew up hearing music from, and the emergence of the new and upcoming artists all converging on one stage. It's absolutely amazing. And then we have a bit of a musical, performance.
It is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah?
Like Clark.
We are the GDL fans. It is absolutely amazing. We just had to stop to highlight that. It is absolutely
Chris knows my words are very on point. Always selective.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, but this event is going to be an incredible one. What I love the most about it is the structure of it. So we have a first segment, and the first segment is actually more of a theatrical performance. And that's where you're going to see Donnell, and you're going to see his violin and some of his friends that he's bringing with him to make that performance amazing. But it catalogs Grenada's history in different eras, but in a musical way.
Where do I fall in, though? It's kind of difficult. I'm not sure where on the timeline I fit in this.
So here's what.
Tell me.
Before the gates open, before the sound check starts, before the stadium is handed over, we have a segment special just for you.
Well, that has to be tonight. We're going to get back to that segment in just a while, folks. There's so much that's happening. We're celebrating in a big way 50 years as a nation, and indeed it is a milestone. Years ago, they were referred to as they called it they know the Grenada Development Bank. I'm trying to tax what was it called before, the bank? But anyway, I can't remember that.
I can't show my age.
I try to remember what it was before. But the communications officer is here. Ria just says she's passing through. It's like Juve morning, one joke, a jam, and she gone. Ria, the black label is on behind you. Tell me what special is happening inside of GDB.
So, as you said, I'm just passing through before you dash me away. But basically, I've been doing a number of media appearances talking about our enhanced direct access Climate Adaptation Revolving Fund. Yes, it's a long name. You can call it the EDA. So what we do at the GDB is development through financing. And we have this special program for vulnerable populations, so low-income families, single-parent households, and also persons living with disabilities who want to make improvements to their homes and their businesses and become more climate resilient. So it's 200,000 EC dollars. That's the maximum that one can get in terms of funding at 2% interest. And very quickly, the interventions are many. You can strengthen your roof, you can strengthen the structure of your building. You can implement renewable energy technology such as solar panels, solar water heaters. You can put in new drainage systems to take water away from rushing under your house and impacting your foundation. You can do retaining wall to mitigate against soil erosion. If you have outside bathroom and toilet, you can consider doing an inside bathroom and toilet. It's basically a very wide program, but again, priority funding is for vulnerable populations. So if there is a project that you want to do to give yourself a hand up, as Grenada is celebrating 50 years, you too can take your life from one level to another and take control. So you can call the Grenada Development Bank at 440-2382. You can ask for me, Ria, and then we can have a conversation and take it from there.
It's interesting as we talk about advancement and development and we celebrate 50.
Yes.
So certainly it would be remiss of us if we don't take the opportunity just to do a throwback and see the road that the GDB has trod over the past 50 years. Certainly you have accomplished a lot.
Yes, so this year, I believe we'll be celebrating 58 years, actually. It started off as a bank for agriculture, then it became the Grenada Agriculture and Industrial Development Corporation, and then it became the Grenada Development Bank. But it all started in 1965, and basically started off as a bank for agriculture, but it has blossomed into us offering services to persons who want to start their business. So we have a small business development fund. We have, again, funds for the agricultural sector. We have mortgage loans, transportation loans. We also have the EDA, as I mentioned. So basically anything to really develop Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. We serve everyone, but the special thing is that because we do development through financing, we serve the underbanked and the unbanked. So persons who would go to another financial institution and they may not qualify because of their situation, but the GDB is here to assist.
It's interesting, the AP, that 60 plus years ago, no, not 60 plus, just over 50 plus years ago, that GDB understood the importance of agriculture and the role it plays in our development. Correct. But here we are 50 years, and it's interesting that somehow we still seem to be vacillating and trying to understand the importance and role of agriculture in the economy. Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there.
You want to stick on the lighter notes.
Yeah, I want to stick on the lighter note. Yeah, you almost.
You know, we could get deep.
We could get deep.
Try to draw us in.
No, because this week though, I'll just take a little sneak peek though. This week they did was an AgriVest, where literally they brought stakeholders together, understanding the need to treat agriculture as a business. And one of the doctors, they were saying, one of the challenges, implementation. We have these talk shop events, but 50 years plus, we should no longer be talking as a nation, but implementing those plans for success and execute it. And that's where it should be. But we want to say thanks to GDB for the understanding the growth and understanding the plight of the lesser fortunate in society. You're going to stay with us for the evening, right, Ria?
I can indeed stay if there's food and drinks. So, you know, I'm in that.
Right, there's food and drinks.
That's
Food and
yes.
drinks, food and drinks, yeah.
Who wouldn't say wrong for that?
It's a pity you keep saying that, and the more I think about it, I've got a feeling that it's going to be a great night.
It's going to be a great night.
It's going to be a great night because I'm just going to throw something over to Sonika. Sonika, what's your favorite genre of music?
R&B.
R&B?
So,
Soul?
yes.
Aretha Franklin or R. Kelly?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Hands down. Beyonce or Rihanna? That's a harder one.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Wow, she didn't even blink. You're
Yeah.
She didn't
definitely
blink?
a beehive.
What's your favorite Beyonce song?
Love on Top.
Love and Top?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Aretha Franklin song?
Natural Woman.
Sing it for me. Sing Natural Woman for me.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Oh my gosh, she's making me cry. Was that for me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet Lord in heaven. I beg you.
See, I sing their songs like all the time, so
Yeah.
Yeah?
yeah. Becomes easier as you continue singing.
What does 50 mean to you as an artist, though?
It's huge. It's like Kira says, a landmark. It's worth celebrating. I mean, from time to time, I've heard persons ask me, why don't we have like a concert where all of the local artists come together? Mm-hmm. And I see this as a huge opportunity for every, artist to come together and showcase their talent, because we are indeed a talented bunch of people. And I'm just so happy that I'm able to share the stage and celebrate that milestone and celebrate 50 years, because we have been through a lot as a people, and we have celebrated independence, and it's a momentous occasion for us to come together and just share love and joy and just be one and enjoy ourselves. So it means a lot, and I'm so happy that I'm alive to see this occasion.
What does 50 mean for you, AP?
50 means a lot. 50 means a lot. 50 means thinking of our responsibility as Grenadians, what we can do as individuals to help develop our country. Oftentimes, we tend to think, okay, let's look for development. Let's look and see the evidence of development that we're seeing around us, not really understanding that we all have a role to play, as little as it may be, in terms of pushing our country forward. And because I am completely biased to the creative industries, that's my realm, that's my area, that's my passion. Just looking at the development of the artists over years, looking and seeing how Grenadians have blossomed with their talent and how they represent Grenada in international markets, how they are headliners in other countries. They call for so much money in different places because they've really grown with the music, the producers, Carnival as a whole, and all of the attention that Grenada is getting because of the music. And again, because of those artists going out, flying the flag for Grenada and garnering that attention that we need. For me, that 50 means so much, because for a country that sometimes you can't even see on a map, there's a word where the dot should be on the globe, literally. And for us to be making such a mark, not just in entertainment, but in different, industries, in different sectors. I swear, every time I hear of somebody great, it's either they're of Grenadian heritage or they're Grenadian themselves. I don't know if I'm just attracting, all of the Grenadian greats, but literally every time I hear of someone great, it's because their auntie or their great-grandmother or somebody was Grenadian. And it means that we are significant as a people. And we need to understand that and own that and keep going up and up and up and up from
I know you hear certain people, Ria, when we talk about celebrating 50 as a nation. A lot of times you hear about the disappointment. We start going back to, the period of the revolution and where we could have been, should have been, and where we were not. But you look at so many of the individuals that have really put Grenada on the map, whether it is in athletics, it is culture, music, finance. our governor of the
Correct.
Caribbean Eastern Central Bank. In sports, we've had so many
Correct.
GDL over the years, and Chris is going to talk to us about that.
All of the
They're
gold
going to
medals.
boast of all of the gold medals that they have won and all the opportunities they have given people to stumble through the
Life.
dark and find their way on the other side. We're going to talk about that either way. Yes, Eugenia? Yeah.
She's saying our mixologist is.
Yeah, Eugenia was just trying to do sign language. But Ria, talk to me. 50. What does it mean for you in your personal capacity?
Personally, 50 is a pretty significant milestone. And it's just a joy to see in my short time on this earth and on this rock how we have moved forward as a people, the developments we've made.
Right.
There have been disappointments along the way, but hey, disappointment is something that you would encounter in life. But what we can do is look forward to the future, and we have the capacity to develop our country, move it forward. So let's stay positive. And as Akira said, we have a responsibility to country, not always, just to steal JFK's words, it's not always what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Yeah. Facts. Love that.
We should end the program here and go home.
No.
Good night, studio. Good night.
The drinks are not flowing yet.
I mean, seriously, folks, wherever you are as Grenadians, I think we should be truly proud.
Yeah.
Yes, we've had some gray moments. And note, I'm not saying dark or sad stories to tell. It's part of life, what it is.
Yeah.
That you're going to have those moments when you're down. We've been downtrodden, but not totally out of it.
Correct.
I was saying to a friend, yes, when you look back at Ivan, we went through, that was a dark period. 79, 73, we go back to Skyray.
Yeah.
But here we are as a people. The resilience.
It's the resilience.
It's like
Absolutely
none other.
love
It's an
that.
absolute resilience.
You know, and when I think back at different milestones, and you mentioned Ivan, and we cannot speak about Grenada's history and not speak about Ivan, because many people have never seen such devastation.
Trust me.
Waking up, and for me, allow me to show my age a little bit, I was in Form 5 in secondary school. And for me, the school looked, I was in St. Joseph's Convent, and the roof of the school was gone, and it's like, what's going to happen now? Life as you know it changed in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
But looking at, like, within the communities and along the roads, how people literally came together and really championed the cleanup efforts and shared what they had in their refrigerators. We went back to basics. Community pots was, you know, cooking.
And when you say go back to basics,
I loved it.
I saw a woman jump out of a car a day.
Wow.
And the woman stopped in Springs, right? And I'm okay, nice looking lady. And she's been rented, there's a little ravine that runs.
Yeah.
Okay, what did she lose? Let's see, she takes off her shoes. Okay, interesting. Where is this one going? She takes off her top. Oh boy, movie time. Where is this one headed? Takes off her pants, long pants. Okay, sweet Lord, she's off her marbles. Lord, not today in Springs. And she runs down the embankment. Okay, Joe, wait for this one. And she dropped what? Sweet Jesus, running water.
Oh, Lord.
Ravine, you know, she was just extraordinary. Just at the thought that she could have a shower in running water. The things we take for granted in life. You know, I mean, I was just, and she had a nice quick shower, and she got back into her car, put on a little lipstick to her. I mean,
Just so. I love that. We're rootsy, you know, we're rootsy as a people. I love it.
It is what it is, folks. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the man Donald, he sits on the other side, but we're going to hear from him. He's going to be playing on his violin as we move up from here, the march towards 50. We'll be right back.
Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box.
Have you heard about the new Softweave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Softweave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Softweave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Whoa, whoa. Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. 8:30 we tuning in here. When you all the fed, the food and the music, we'll be talking about everything. When you rock the box, dicey spot. Tell you one thing about events and thing. Rock the box, dicey.
Welcome back, folks. It's your boy JC. Peace and love Thursday night. We live from the studio, the place that we call the Icebox. Folks, I mean, I just feel like indulging. I just feel it's indulgent. For those of you home, what really and truly best represents the Grenadian spirit?
More than coconut.
Coconut bakes. I know some. Let me share it.
We're breaking bread.
Yeah. You know, like when you're in school, you know you're doing something wrong, but you ain't going down alone. Folks, I know the viewers home, this is the ultimate experience. Eat.
Coconut bakes.
All
With salty sauce.
Not a joke. So there's salty sauce here, and we have coconut bakes with stewed turkey. Make joke with us. Because somebody that's in studio, creative chef. Anyway, Granny said I mustn't talk with food I'm about. I'm going to rest that back there. I was dealing him in a while. We put coconut bakes. Look at who was joining us, the man himself, the Admiral. Hey, Chris, what's popping?
What's popping? Well, class code, of course.
Well, I thought he took too long to say it, actually.
Yeah, you throw me up with the popping. I'm like, what's popping? That's one of those answers that can be misleading or leading or too.
How could it be?
Oh,
nonsense.
really?
All we ask you is what's popping.
Do you want to go there?
No, I don't want to go there, but I mean,
right, so
it's a basic question, what's popping? What could be misleading about
yeah,
that?
so class code is popping. I'm popping. You're
so
popping.
popping.
We're all popping.
We all popping. I see you brought gifts. You brought gifts, Chris.
Well, again, thank you for having us here. Of course, I'm here as Class Coat Ambassador. That's one of my many hats, and I'm very happy to wear this hat because I really and truly love the product. So anyways, as you know, I was here the last time, and we were talking about flavors.
Yeah.
So now we are going to tell you about our premium, because a lot of people really don't know about Class Coat's premium rum. They're so hot on, you know, the others will be nameless. But today we're going to talk to you about our 37, but you know that for our premiums we have Old Grog and we also have Black Gold, but today we're dealing with number 37. And I see the close-up of number 37.
Yes.
Yes, so we talk about number 37, and of course we have our mixologist here, and he will also be mixing some cocktails for us with using number 37. Mm-hmm. So we also are very excited because we have an unveiling to do, because we have changed the packaging and the bottle of our number 37.
Oh, wow.
And you will get a preview here. All of you will get a preview here tonight for the first time.
Is that what we have here?
Yes. So I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of the of number 37 while you play with the box. Don't open it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Drum roll.
Not yet. We're going to have a grand unveiling. You know, we're anything for drama.
Right.
Yes. So if you want a more nuanced experience, our number 37 blend combines the distinct flavors of bananas and nutmeg, expertly balanced by years of aging in oak barrels with an alcohol content of 40% of volume. Our rums are sure to satisfy even the most discerning palates. Presented in a stunning gift box, Class Coat rums are not only a treat for your taste buds, but also a feast for the eyes. Experience the true essence of Grenada with every sip.
Wow.
I bet you can't wait. I know I can't. No, it's a beautiful drink. So to celebrate Grenada's 37th year of independence, that's why we created it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And we have a surprise, but I'm not supposed to talk about it, right, Eugenia? No. Okay, so for the reason why I got his name was at the 37th anniversary of our independence.
Wow.
And it was designed to be supplied for exclusive social events, and it has rich and rewarding flavor.
Well, so we must do a 50. If we did a 37, must we not do a 50?
I'm waiting.
We must.
I shan't let the cat out of the bag.
We must.
We don't want to talk about the cat. We just want to talk about 50. What's that about cat?
But you'll be the yeah. Oh, it's a figure of speech. But you'll be the first to know. We are very excited about what's to come. But we are here to talk about 37. So the new packaging and the bottle design is revamped. Is a perfect blend of elegance and sophistication. Our new gold and black box exude luxury, capturing the essence of exceptional rum inside. The sleek gold exterior symbolizes the rich and smooth flavors profile, while the bold black accent represents the depth and the character of this premium spirit. With a striking design, this packaging is guaranteed to stand out on any shelf, making it an irresistible choice for a rum enthusiast. Elevate your rum experience with number 37 rum, new gold and black box, a true testament to the unparalleled quality and awaits you within. And remember, this is not something that we import in barrels and put in a box and sell it to you. This is distilled, this is tested, this is all done in Woodlands at Clarkscourt. So again, this is here in Grenada. I don't know if you guys watched this funny man from Trinidad yesterday enjoying his experience at Clarkscourt. I mean, this is what we have, and we are very proud of our products, and we are very proud to tell you about our products. Because while we are very proud of our stable, Clarkscourt Pure White, which is mine favorite, we are proud of our strong, we are proud of our spirits, but we also have our flavors, we have our amazing products, and of course we have our flavors. So, do I get to unveil it now? Wonderful. So, before I unveil, I'll show you the old. This is my Vanna experience.
It feels like Christmas.
You want to do it? You want to do Vanna? The Vanna
the box open.
This is the old bottle.
Okay.
This is our old bottle, you see? It's shaped like Beyonce.
Okay then. That's what Beyonce looked like at 37. And here we go. Folks, the moment we've been waiting for is the official unveiling.
Thank you for that.
So this is the new shape.
This is the new shape.
It's nice. It reminds me of a nice perfume bottle.
Exactly, exquisite.
Yeah.
This looks like a rum that Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean would drink. It looks like a premium aged rum, and I like the cover.
That's because it is a premium aged rum.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
It really does.
I like the package is really nice. I like it.
Well,
it's fancy.
Fancy.
Why do you all here and gloat over the finer details?
You just want to taste it, I know.
Let's just pour it in a glass.
No, like literally, it would make you want to take a sip.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see how that...
It also makes a really nice shelf piece.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? You can put it on the shelf.
This was good for its time.
Yeah.
But, we've now moved on,
37 at 50.
I can't wait to see the 50.
37 at 50.
I can't wait, because it's only obvious, right?
Well, while we are at it, though, I see our mixologist is there doing his due.
Right, so
Chris is going to... yeah, Chris?
I got to tell you exactly what it is that mixologist there. Casey and Jojo, but Jojo is not here, so Casey's here. Sorry, it's Quasi. But the duo is called Casey and Jojo.
Yeah, we just rechristened them.
So this is the Spice Isle slipper? All right. So what on the side, of course, our mixologist, Quasi here, has mixed for us the Spice Isle sipper.
I'll bite.
Yes, there. So transport yourself to the vibrant flavors of Grenada with this exotic concoction. The Spice Isle sipper celebrates the rich heritage of number 37 rum, aged for 12 years with a touch of Caribbean magic. Ingredients is 2 ounces of number 37, 1 ounce pineapple juice, and honey with a dash of Angostura bitters. Ooh. I can't wait. So,
to the good times.
Ooh,
the aroma, it is just livid. It's pouring out of the bottle. It hits those nostrils.
Yeah, the experience starts before the sip.
Give it a nice kick.
Wow.
It really does smell good.
Wow. Wow.
No, honestly. Listen, Grenada.
Go on.
I am not lying. It's an explosion of flavors.
Yes.
I can
it's
get
bursting.
I'm tasting the pineapple.
I want some.
You have ginger here?
No, I'm tasting.
Is it ginger syrup?
Listen,
it's beautiful.
It's really good.
And you don't really taste like you're drinking alcohol.
It's really good. Honestly, it doesn't taste like you're drinking alcohol, so that's the deceptive part.
Yes.
You know it's in there because it's Clarkscourt, let's be honest. But it doesn't taste like that, and it's such... First of all, it's aromatic, so you
Correct.
smell it even before you start drinking it. So the sensory experience starts before consumption.
Precisely.
And then you taste it, and it's an explosion of flavors in your mouth. I absolutely love. Thank you very much, Mr. Nichols. Good night.
You could drink this like lime juice. It's that smooth. It's really,
And it
really
will creep
that
up on you.
smooth.
And
It's
remember, the
really
good thing,
creep up on
the
you.
good thing about it also, it can be, drank straight on the rocks, or you can have it with your coconut water.
Oh my God.
Or
Your coconut bakes.
your coconut.
And your
yeah,
turkey.
I'm having my
Okay,
coconut
that's
bake.
eating it with your coconut.
Yeah.
bake.
So I'm sipping.
So you can. So it's very nice of Kwesi to
really
come up
does
with this.
taste good.
And he creates these cocktails. This is his concoction for us. And so it's nice that we can drink the premium as a cocktail. And
As
not,
well.
smoking your cigar all the time like you typically do when
Yeah,
you're drinking.
on the veranda on a
premium on the
Sunday.
rocks on the veranda, yes.
So here's what I suggest, therefore. Now that we've had an exquisite drink, maybe it has appealed to our softer side. And maybe it's a time that allows us now to introduce the man, Donald Best, on the violin. How about it? You sit in a nice quiet evening with your estranged friends, don't want to call name, estranged friends.
Over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce you, of course, as we're getting ready for Up From Here, another one of the grand events that is planned for the celebration to celebrate 50.
Yeah, over 50 performers, 7 live bands.
50 performers, 7 live bands?
Correct. All on one stage.
All on one stage.
One magnificent night. And helping to raise the curtain is Donald Best. He will be coming home to Grenada to serenade us and also to play for us.
Donald, where are you? So, of course, there you see him here in Donald Best.
I'm currently in Massachusetts, in Boston area. That's pretty much my location. When I moved here, this is where I moved to because I went to Berklee College of Music. So I just stayed around Boston because it's good to me.
Well, I need you more central, though, because you're not in the frame of the shot.
Yeah, I can't see because y'all told me to turn it around. Okay, is this better?
Yeah, that's better. No.
So much better.
Donald, where are you from in Grenada? Just tell us quickly.
I am from the Northeast. I'm from Boca.
You're a Boca fella? Okay.
I'm a Boca. Yeah.
Right, so right about now, Donald, I want you to stop talking. Play. I'm getting straight to the cut. Stop talking. Play. Straight up. I saw the folks from Boca. They're all happy to know that you're still there. And this is something that you've been doing, quite honestly, Donald. Not just as you went to the U.S., it was something a passion that was all a part of you from a young man growing up, and you've taken it to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of stumbled on violin as an accident. So my dad plays guitar, and my older brother also plays guitar. My sister sings, so I came from a musical family. So one day I was watching this ridiculous movie with Hilary Duff in it, and I saw a black girl playing violin, and I was like, "Yo, Daddy, I want a violin." I was joking. 3 months later, he's like, "Here it is. Now you have to learn it," and the rest was history.
The rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Careful what you ask for. Well,
And
as I
now
said,
he's so good with it. It's like, it was always meant to be.
I'm happy that I asked for it, because it really has steered my life in a way where I'm truly happy and able to live. I already feel successful because I'm living the way I want to live, doing the things that I want to do, and I know that is something that most people desire, so I don't take it for, granted that I'm able to do that.
They say that's the ultimate reflection of true happiness.
Yes.
Not that you are existing, but you are living, doing something that truly, truly,
matters.
authentically makes you happy.
Yeah.
Well, as I said,
absolutely.
What are you going to play for us first?
You mean right now?
No, tomorrow.
On the stage at
Right now.
I feel like I'll give you a little Island in the Sun, just a little taste of what the performance is going to be like a little bit, because living over here really makes me appreciate being a Grenadian, from the accent to our bodies. I know that sounds weird, but Grenadians have a body type. We look a certain way, and I only started noticing it because foreigners started pointing it out. But it's just even my musical background, for me, I feel like it's really, really important to make sure that I show the Grenadianism. So Island in the Sun to me is an appropriate one to start with because, I mean, I wish I was living home right now, but you know, man got bones and dreams. So, you know, but at the end of the day, the Island in the Sun is still in my heart, you know.
Take it away.
I'm going to do that.
You're a son from the Island in the Sun. We're not hearing you all of a sudden. Donnell?
I don't think he's
You must have
hearing
muted
us
something because
either.
you're probably not even hearing us. We're not hearing
you.
you.
Hear me?
No.
No. Muted.
It's probably the frequency because the violin is so high. Let me change the octave. Tell me if you can hear this. Can you hear that?
Nothing. Nothing.
It's probably the frequency.
There's the frequency. Violins are pretty high, but you know, that's good because it'll make you all just like, you know, salivate a little bit and wait for the actual performance because I really, really made sure that I'm putting my heart, soul, and creativity into that.
Yeah.
So maybe it's for a good reason, you know?
Yeah, exactly, to tease people. And JC, I will say, I have some insider knowledge on what Donnell's performance is going to be like, and I'm particularly excited about it because he has this really innovative way of capturing your attention by playing the violin. I know sometimes you think of the violin and you think, oh, it's like a classical instrument and how would you really entertain? But Donnell's personality, his energy, his vibe is so great. And it's like the violin is an extension of him. So I'm so excited to see how it will all come together. And his performance is actually a part of a written play. So it's a scripted part of the event, segment 1. So it's like a narration of Grenada's history through different eras. And Donnell is coming in at a very important, significant era, and he'll be coming in with his violin and some other instruments as well, and some other performance support. And trust me when I say it's definitely not one to be missed.
Well, I tell you, Donnell has his violin. Sonika doesn't have to worry too much about her violin. She doesn't have one. She never asked mommy for a violin. She comes from a family.
Before you go, I do have to say this because we spoke about the fact that well, Sonika was talking about the collaboration. So Sonika, I personally love her very much. She already knows this. Sonika is an extremely talented person.
He said he loves you.
Do I find
talented.
I love you too, Donnell.
Like going to school? Sorry.
She said she loves you too.
Well, you know, yeah. So,
by the way,
to me, it's
Master
just
Control,
like,
can we open the mic?
All these people on stage because there's so much talent, and I will tell you this: going to Berklee College of Music, I have seen so many people that I'm like, this is Sonika, this is Keen Jules, this is Alika Peters, this is Crystal again, because we're so talented, and it's just because someone didn't come and tell us that. We didn't realize that, but I just wanted to personally say this. Like, I think Sonika is a superstar, personally to me. I show all of my students, whether it's in university or whether it's like all of my friends, like these people who are able to really just captivate and be able to put emotions and just like give you a show. Jefferson, all these kind of people. So I'm really excited to come home because, you know, it's just like it's my people. I travel, I tour, but it's never usually for my people. So for me, it's super significant to go home and say, hey, all you watch me, this is me, and this is me to you. You know what I mean? Because you're able to understand because we have the same background and same foundation. So I'm super excited for the 50th. Like, I can't even express it.
Yeah.
Literally.
And of course, you cannot dismiss the fact that you're both from Northeast.
Who from Northeast? Who's Sonika?
You didn't know that?
Sonika? No, I didn't know.
We'll talk about that when we come from the other side. Folks, when we come back, Chris is still here. Your boy I'm JC's here, AP's here. We tell you more about some of the events that's going to come up as part of this celebration of 50. And when we come back, though, where the violin didn't come through, the wonderful, sultry, melodic voice of Sonika McKee is going to represent for the team.
And
Quick one. We'll be right back.
Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say. Arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box.
Have you heard about the new soft-weave bathroom tissue with Total Hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Softweave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Softweave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop. Look. Hand out. Eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Wait to see my granddaughter.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11, K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
I don't hear anything anymore.
Whoa, whoa. Rock the box, we say, yeah. Yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. 8:30 we tuning in here. When you all the fed, the food and the music, we'll be talking about everything. When you rock the box, dicey spot, tell you one thing about events and things.
Welcome back, folks. Your boy JC Thursday night. We're coming live and in living colors. Where are we? The studio, the place that we affectionately call the Icebox. I really do apologize to Sonika McKee and her fans, those that she on social media been complaining about being cold. We want her. It's the Icebox. It is cold, and I don't plan to apologize. Everybody else is fine. I mean, I wish we had a camera that we could just,
Pan, right?
pan. Actually, there is one,
Several.
I mean, Donald, Kellon, sorry, Kellon. There is one of the cameras that we use from beyond the headlines. Yeah, the one that's going directly to the horse. You kind of open it up, let them see how the big man does move. Just surprise him and trim up his screen. Folks, it's a whole crew that's in here. This is all part. We celebrated Up From Here, one of the major concerts that's been set as part of the celebratory events. We celebrate 50 artists, 7 bands, one night. Folks, we want to whet your appetite. She's no stranger. She has one of these sultry, sweet, melodic, one of those voices that says, Joseph, close your eyes. Let me take you to a better place. Ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
The one and only, Sonika McKee.
Have you ever felt like giving it all away when nothing seemed to happen? You turn around and say, I don't ever want this dream. Things are not my way. Giving it a try, I fail anyway. But you don't know for sure things would get better. And you never know what's hidden here in store. So if you never try, fight through this weather, then you live a lie inside. If you have a dream, please don't let it go. Just know it in your heart. You make it through another day. Please don't let it go. Please don't let it go.
Don't let go of the note. Keep it. Why you let it go of the note?
Friends and your family, a little faith in you. They say you'll never make it, that you are bound to lose. And yes, you've been hurt. What are you gonna do? Sit around wasted, find something to do. I know you were scared of reaching another level. You're breaking up inside. You wanna run away and hide. It's time to take a stand and fight through this battle. You find the strength inside tonight. If you have a dream, please don't let it go. Just know it in your heart that it'll work out for sure. If you got a dream, you better let it glow. You make it through another day. Please don't let it go. Please don't let it go. Hey, never walk away from this time. You can make this dream come to life. If it's such a soul deep inside, then you will find the light. Please don't let it go. Please don't let it go. Even though you hurt, even though you cry, please don't let it go.
Sit down, Celine Dion, sit down. Sit down,
listen,
Celine Dion,
listen.
Mariah Carey, sit down. Everybody sit down. Sit
Listen.
down. Standing
honestly.
ovation. If
That
my
is-
mic wasn't connected, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique raw
thought I
and
could sing.
unfiltered
Raw,
talent.
unfiltered,
No
unadulterated.
music, no nothing, in tune, in key, on timing. Listen to me.
And that, where
Sonika.
come from? Where are you from?
Oh my goodness. And she's so small. And it's such a big voice.
Where you come from?
I absolutely love it. Sonika,
Wow. And
amazing.
you keep listening to her.
Amazing.
And you've seen the growth over the years,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a song. How much years ago since you've done that song? 2012.
2012.
You heard it from 2012. You heard her in the studio.
Yeah.
No background vocals, no
12
nothing,
years.
no music. Just the pure, the raw, unadulterated. You know what? Folks, Up From Here is all
Up From
part
Here.
of that major concert.
Up From
Donald
Here.
Best that you've seen. I mean, unfortunately, we were not able to hear him on the violin. We'll see if we could rectify that. Could you imagine him,
Correct.
the Northeast duo?
Listen. Listen.
Wow.
Epic.
Donnell, did you hear that?
Oh, wait. Tell me.
Did you hear that? You heard the performance?
The Northeast
Absolutely.
duo.
Listen, I'm kind of obsessed with Sonika. If she actually knows, she probably stopped talking to me. But I think her voice is incredible. Let me tell you. So one time, we went to, when we used to take voice lessons with Valerie Daniel, who's an exceptional vocal coach. I heard Sonika sing a Whitney Houston song. I will never forget that. Sonika is incredible to me. Like, to me. And I've met all sorts of people from all over the world. Like, she's incredible. So, like, personally, she's one of my favorite artists in the world. Like, I know that sounds funny to say, but it is, because I just think she's done amazing.
That's all.
You know?
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Folks, later on we'll tell you more about that big event. We've did the unveiling tonight here as we celebrate. My glass empty.
Because the mixologist is ready and queued up, and we have so much in store. Compliments to
That's
distillers.
what I thought. That's why my glass is empty.
Store.
Because
back to the distiller's corner because
back
we're excited about it.
All right. So I will read through some things while our mixologist does his thing. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So Grenada Distillers Limited is very proud to sponsor the 7th edition of the Viking Explorers. They'll be exploring, they're traveling 2,700 nautical miles sailing adventure from the Canary Islands and to Grenada and then to Cape Verde. And this event started in 2018. And we are very, very, very proud to say that they will be here again, coming in starting from the 31st. And the welcome ceremony will be on the 9th at Port Louis Marina. And Classwood, of course, will be presenting some of our premium rums there, and also flavor sampling for purchase as well. And of course, I'll talk about Montmorris and I'll go to Carnival. Don't forget, we have Montmorris breakfast this 4th, it's not this Sunday, it's next Sunday. It's our Independence breakfast, and it will be our 2nd annual oil down competition.
Oh, wow.
We did it for the first time last year. It was a major success. Even after all that breakfast eating, people still yammed down all that oil down. We had, I think, 4 or 5 pots last year. This time we're going for 10 different contestants. And there'll be cash prizes and sponsorship from, of course, Classcoat. Classcoat will be there doing sampling. Casey will be there as well. Casey will be there as well. And they'll be selling products. There'll be some special prizes because we know we have visitors here. And we also have our sponsors. We want to thank Co-op Bank, who came on board. They came last year, they came back again. And we are very happy. Duty Caribbean, Grand Graphic, Bryden's, Hubbard's, and of course, Dynamic Realty, myself. We'll be there supporting, of course, the effort, the Independence Breakfast, and we look forward to welcoming you. And we also have Best Dress. So come for men, women, boy, and girl. So come dress in your best national wear. We have fantastic prices from Flo and from Duty Free Caribbean for the winners of these competitions. So
what's the criteria for judging the pot of oil down? Pray tell. I really want to know.
We have presentation, creativity, taste, flavor. I'm missing one, but yes, you got it.
Lovely.
Yes. Chef, you want to take part?
Well,
I don't judge. I can't judge.
We have, well, we'll talk, because we have 3 judges, but if I get 2 more, I can have 5. That won't be a problem. Of course, now we want to go to Carnival in Carriacou. We are very, very proud and very happy to be on board with Kayak Mass. You will be able to find Classco products all throughout the events. There'll be specials in Carriacou just for the Carnival.
Oh, wow.
We'll be up there with our van going around, of course. So you'll see the branded van in Carriacou this year with Carnival. We are working together with a Slum and going up on the boat. We have some tickets to give away for those of you who are looking to go but didn't have that $100 to pay for the early bird ticket. We have 2. I hope you'll pay attention to what we were saying today, or tonight, because those are the questions we'll be asking. Geez, I can't remember the first question. I remember the second one. But Eugenia will remind me. We are very happy to be on board with Kayak Mass. And we're looking forward to introducing products again to Carriacou. We know that the Campeche has been doing amazingly well up there. And we know there are a whole bunch of Grenadians up there, so we know we must have pure white. Correct. But we will have all the products available in Carriacou. So we would love now to, I remember the second question, so we'll do the second question first.
What's the question?
Right. Yes, that was the first question. So the first question was, if the first person, I guess, would tell us 2 of the premium products produced by Grenada Distillers Limited, the proud producer of Grenada's #1 rum, Classcoat.
May I?
No.
May I? May I?
So, folks, the number is going to be on the screen. 4.
So that's the first question. So we have another question. You let me know when to give the second
440-2051. That's the number on the inside. We're waiting for you to call to get yourself, earn yourself a ticket. Tickets are right here.
Excursion
Compliments.
to Carriacou Carnival.
And so this is with Slum, and he's going up on the Saturday? Yes,
the
Sunday.
10th of February.
I think the date is on there. Tell me, please,
Yes,
remind me.
So it's leaving the Caracum Jetty on the 10th of February.
Right.
2024. So that's a Saturday.
The Saturday.
Yes.
And it's coming back on...
It's coming back on the 13th of February.
Correct.
13th of February. Yeah.
And so, of course, we going up with his full band. He's going to go up and I enjoy my job. That's where I enjoy my job in Carriacou. Because it's really a job.
Yeah.
So, folks, the number on the inside, 440-1252, and your number is, you answer the question. And while we're here, though, our mixologist is on the inside.
Yeah.
Pray tell us, do tell us, what do we have here?
That's why coming again. So our second cocktail, it's called Dark Velvet Elegance.
Ooh, sounds like me.
And indulging in the luxurious depth of number 37 with the Dark Velvet Elegance. This cocktail marries the intense 12-year-old aging process with velvety smoothness of a truly sophisticated experience. The ingredients is 2 ounces of number 37, 0.75 ounce of liqueur of the amazing coffee liqueur. We have some simple syrup and freshly brewed espresso shot. Strain into a chilled martini glass on beans for a touch of elegance.
Wow.
So,
That's right. Cheers.
What did Seneca say? Seneca, you're not partaking?
ooh.
I don't drink.
But she'll smell.
You don't
She
drink
has
water?
She has very good smelling palate.
So smell.
Oh, what's the reaction?
Hold on. What's the reaction about? Okay.
Smells really good.
Smells so good.
I must feel like having coffee in the morning, right?
Smells so good.
Can I taste
It literally
it now? You're not gonna
awakens the
taste it.
senses.
So I'll taste it for you.
So good. No,
I'm so happy
honestly, Kwesi,
I'm happy she doesn't
it
drink
smells
alcohol.
so
It literally, it awakened the senses.
Oh my gosh.
You put a glass.
That
and you're
light up all my senses, isn't it?
Yes.
There's that burst of flavors, the aromas. It is just
The
rich.
coffee.
The
Yes.
coffee.
I don't need to drink it. I honestly don't.
Just
I
need
would
to
just be
smell
smelling
it.
this whole night.
Wow.
Kwesi, this defeats the purpose. I never want to drink the drink. You know,
It
you
starts
have
off
your
nice
cake
and
and eat
nice.
it too. You have your drink and smell
Taste it.
too.
People
I like
will
it.
go in that. It goes on your throat.
Let me
It's
try.
fantastic. Oh my
Again,
goodness.
folks, for those of you that's home, the number is 440-1252. You do call us and you can tell us just give us 2 of the premium rums that's produced by GDL, and you'll win yourself a ticket to be part of the excursion to Carriacou Carnival aboard the Dolly Sea. Liz Grenada at the Carriacou Jetty the 10th of February, returning on the 13th.
I don't know all they're doing in Woodlands, trust me.
This is your creation as well.
Wow.
Of course, and this is his creation. This is not something that classical whipped out of them, some old book they had.
Right.
Hold on.
Buried in a chest somewhere. This is this man's creation. So we have to give him his kudos, local
So
young
delicious.
guy.
Big up your whole self.
Yes, big up yourself.
So let me get to understand this. I know I rechristened. Which one are you? Casey or Joe? Which was you? You Casey. Jojo is not here. But folks, for the record, he's actually Kwesi, but you know me, and rechristened him in.
Butcher in the
And it was you calling, and it was he calling them Casey or Jojo, right?
Yeah, that's called Casey.
This one is definitely more present than the previous one.
Yes.
I can feel this one going.
Yes.
Like it.
I think this is the masculine version.
This is the masculine.
Of what we had previously.
It's definitely, I get the coffee in it, and I think the coffee goes really well. Like it complements the taste of the aged rum. Like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clarksford, you all know what you're doing too. Cheers to you.
Cheers to the mixologist. So while we await the caller though, there's a lot that's happening. GDL in Carriacou for Carnival. There is Breakfast in Montmorris.
Yeah.
But of course, we need to remind folks, there's just a whole list of some of these events that's coming up. But up from here.
Yes, up from here. Particularly excited about it. You know, we have been talking about it throughout the show. You've had the distinct pleasure of witnessing 2 out of our 50 performers that's going to grace the stage. And when
I'm here though. We do have to hold because there's a caller that is on the line.
Yay.
Good evening, caller. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
And where are you calling from?
From St. George's.
Guys, we're not hearing the caller on the speaker on the inside. Please and thank you. Yes, caller, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from St. George's.
Where in St. George's? That could be anywhere. Springs. Because I thought you wanted a tunnel, so you're in Springs. Tell me. So the question is that 2 premium rums. Tell us.
Number 37.
Number 37.
And Old Grog.
Old Grog.
Verse 2.
Is that it?
Winner!
Winner.
I was just echoing what she's saying. And again, Shuja Control, could you please, we're not hearing in the speakers on the inside. So congratulations to you. Stay on the line though. The team, they will take your deed, your particulars, and your ticket, just like that. We'll be sitting here at the GBN for you to collect tomorrow.
One more.
Yeah. We do have one more though. We'll take another.
That's an easy one.
So,
tell us the main ingredient in the black gold.
Main ingredient in the black gold. I know, black gold. It's not black gold? That's not the main ingredient. 440-1252, that's the number on the inside. While we wait for the other call, though, take us, Akira, on the night. Paint a picture in ahead, starting time, how the evening unfolds.
So the gates open at 7 p.m. and showtime is at 8 p.m. sharp, and we kick things off with the first act of the evening, which is a musical presentation of a chronological depiction of key eras through Grenada's history. And for this experience, we're not just going to be inviting acts from within Grenada, but we also have Carriacou as well represented very well. We have a string band from Carriacou, the Country Boys. Shout out to the Country Boys. That's actually going to be a part of bringing down the curtains for this first act. And it's a musical presentation. So think Broadway, think big, think play, think theater, but think progression of different choirs and drummers and actors and vocalists and karaoke singers.
He couldn't help it, could he?
Couldn't help it. Karaoke singer.
Give us a chance. Come on.
Live on stage. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And then, of course, what is a good stage show, a big stage show in the stadium without your live bands, without your big artists? So you're definitely going to see the likes of Dash and Boise and Mr. Killer and Tara the Governor.
And where is Sonaika going to be?
Sonaika is going to be there live and direct on a live band. Literally raising the curtains for the first segment, the first half of the second segment.
Okay.
So herself and Sabrina and the Treehouse Band is going to be performing. Look at her lovely up from here shot. Looking gorgeous as always. Yeah, she's definitely going to be on stage, gracing the stage. And then we have 5 other bands in the second segment, 2 bands in the first segment. It's definitely a gargantuan task for the production team. I see the surprise in your face. You know? It's not an easy feat, but we are working intimately with the technical team. The event is going to be powered by Judah Sound System, so all of the technicians are going to be all hands on deck to ensure that everything flows really smoothly and we progress from band to band. I mean, thinking about having 50 performers, and when we were thinking about this event, it could easily have been a festival, to be very honest, because there's so many talented Grenadians, there's so many bands. Actually, it was 10 bands, and we're like, okay, guys, let's bring it back here. Let's keep it realistic.
Hold on, though. You say 7 bands, 50. That almost sounds like a really drawn-out evening.
But it's not. It's not, because actually we're pulling. And it's interesting, because how this event started, we started by thinking of what are the momentous songs that we know, that when we hear it, we think Grenada. So there are certain songs by Ajamo, by Steve Theodore, by Rhythm Mix, you know, by all of these, by Jambalasi. There are certain bands, Moss International, you hear their music and you think, Grenada,
True.
Inspector. You know what I mean? It's absolutely amazing. And to think of all of the talent that we have witnessed over our time as a country, you know, all of the musicians that come from here, Donnell with the violin and how effortlessly he plays. And there are so many amazing musicians here, but not just artists and musicians are going to be celebrated on that night. We also have drummers and we have dance groups and we have actors, you know. So it's a full theatrical performance, and it's going to be excellently complemented by all of the theatrics, all of the visuals. Think big screen, think pyrotechnics, think lighting, and it's absolutely free.
That's what's important.
Yeah, Chris was asking, what's the cost?
There's no cost to it.
I was asking about VIP. Ask her. I said,
there's no cost. It's absolutely free, and it's absolutely free.
Wow.
We want to make sure that every Grenadian has the opportunity to come inside of the National Stadium and literally celebrate what we love about us. It's a show for us, by us, exclusively produced by Grenadians, exclusively Grenadian performers, Grenadian chefs on the inside. Creative chef is going to be making sure that everybody gets.
Creative is going to be there?
Of course.
Going to be there?
Of course. Of course.
Good decision. Good decision.
Absolutely free. So outside of the security checks to come inside of the venue, no cost. And if that wasn't enough, we are actually in talks with the Grenada Bus Association to have at least 5 buses per route traverse to help people get to the stadium for the people that don't have public transportation. This is just an opportunity for us all to come out and celebrate. We're removing all of the barriers. To be honest, if I could have come and pick you up in your living room and say, let me go down, I would have. But, you know, I can't. So we send in the buses. Definitely be in.
It's a total celebration.
There's no VIP, it's just free. It's just free, and you can come straight up to the stage.
Everybody's going to be VIPs on the evening.
Yeah. We are all
There's no
VIP.
separation.
No,
there's no separation.
We are all Grenadian. We are all very important people, and we are all going to have access to be here for Up From Here. And I want people to come out in their national colors. You know, bring out your children, bring out the family. Showtime is at 8, and we're ending very early at 2 a.m. to make sure that people, you know, can get home on time and all of these lovely things. And it's such a lovely injection of performances. People really need to come out. It's absolutely free, not a cent you have to pay. Everyone is a VIP. Why not?
Here's what's free as well. Here's what's free as well.
2nd February.
The caller that is on the line to try to earn the other ticket.
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
Hi, good night.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
And you're calling from where?
Guelph.
From Guelph. I can't remember the question. What was the question? But what's the answer? I don't
The ingredients, yeah.
Oh, the main ingredients of the black gold. What's the answer, sir?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What is the main ingredients in the Clark's Court Black Gold? Yeah.
It's now or never.
Drum roll.
Hello.
Quick Google.
Yes, sir, we hear. What is the main ingredients in the black gold?
I'm not hearing you too well.
You don't hear me too well? Well, anything from here is to scream. But I know that's where you're buying time, right? I'm not hearing you too well. You know, when you do those interviews, that's an excellent question you've asked there. Give them time. Like, I don't really know. Are you still there, sir? Well, I guess not. We probably will have to assume that we've lost you. Anyway, we look for another caller, 440-1252. What's the main ingredients in the black gold? And why you just wrote it on the tongue? Oh, what's it? I'm not hearing you. You're right. You're not hearing me. Watch.
Main ingredients in black gold. Google, tell me.
Tell me, Google, tell me.
Google is saying black gold is the main ingredient in black gold.
You're watching me.
Correct.
And watching.
Yeah. Then you'll see.
Then you will see. Tonight is going to be part of the big act. Donald, are you still there? Oh,
I'm still here. Can you see me well?
hold on a while. We have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hi, good night.
How are you?
Good.
Calling from where?
Grandad's.
Question. Main ingredient in black gold. What say you?
Nutmeg.
Of course. It's on the Grenada flag.
I mean,
it's on the bottle.
And we kept telling them the main ingredients in the black gold
is our black gold. Because that literally was Grenada's black gold.
So, my dear, congratulations. And I guess you thought we were bluffing, right?
No, we weren't.
It's black gold.
We weren't.
So, my dear, stay on the line. Congratulations to you. But before you go, though, tell me, what does independence really mean? What does independence mean to you as a Grenadian?
Being self-sufficient.
Being self-sufficient. That's what it says. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you. You are indeed a winner.
For those of you who don't know, nutmeg used to sell for $2 a pound at a point, you know. People literally used to pick up money on trees in Grenada.
He did?
Yeah.
I mean, you hear the stories about nutmeg, how much children that have gone to school, secondary, primary, university.
I used to pick up nutmeg with my grandfather in
Wow.
Loved it.
You, this little pretty girl, used to go out and pick up.
Of course. Listen.
I can see you trying to
know
pick
my
up
mom. My
nutmeg,
mom would tell you. My grandfather had a donkey, and we used to go up in the land, Chris, right? And we used to go up in the land and pick up.
Yes,
nutmeg.
Little
yes,
pretty
I
here.
love the smell of nutmeg. Yes, and there were heliconias in the mountain. I remember. Listen, I grew up in the country, you know.
Hold on.
And pick up nutmeg. Every Grenadian used to go in the land and pick up nutmeg. Yeah?
You used to pick up nutmeg too?
No, I tell you, I used to pick up nutmeg.
So it's only Chris that pick up nutmeg then?
Nutmeg.
I am from Monrepo.
Sorry, sir.
I'm from Montplaisir.
So apparently.
I'm from Montplaisir.
The only thing I disliked is the fact that when I have to go in the garden, I have to touch those earthworms.
Oh, the earthworms, yeah. They used to be under the pods sometimes.
Damn, they used to freak me out real bad, boy.
So hold on. Eugenia, you ever pick up nutmeg?
Yes.
Papa Bon J.
Listen, you are not Grenadian.
Joseph, so you never pick up nutmeg?
Sorry?
You never picked up nutmeg?
From Belmont.
Pardon me?
You will hear what I say.
Hold on.
You will hear what I say. You pick up nutmeg.
Akira, where's my neighbor's string buried?
Nothing. Belmont.
Of course I picked up nutmeg. When I walk into Northeast, I see nutmeg on the ground, I pick it up.
No, Belmont. Belmont's so overpopulated. They have one tree.
Joseph live good life yet. Let me tell you.
You ask me, have I ever picked up nutmeg? And the answer, unequivocally, without no bias, is yes.
Did a tree? Did it fall from a tree?
Question. As a child, did you traverse to the garden to pick up nutmegs under the nutmeg tree with your grandmother, grandfather, or mother, or father?
Well, let me give you a story. I'm not sure what was in the bag, but I'll give you a story, though. So I remember going to Grand Roy.
Yes.
Montplaisir. And you know your grandparents, they get up since 4 o'clock, they're going up. So I went up there now, get up there. The rule was you have to carry what you could eat.
Yes.
Well, Sese Jomwe. I see a bag on the ground with corn. I know I can eat all that corn. Listen, I empty half of the bag on my head, down the mountain. The next thing I know, I was back in Granddad.
Of course. We kick you out of the village. I can leave half the corn in the land.
Seriously?
And the garden was a distance away up in Annandale.
Yeah.
It was a good walk.
So all the pretty girls here went to...
Of course.
Yeah.
And sugar cane in here. I mean, here in Fieldtown. On the side.
We had sugar
cane onto the tractor to bring it all to the factory.
But I cut sugar cane as well.
I grew up doing that.
Let me tell you.
You drink sugar cane on Wall Street, sugar cane juice on Wall Street.
No. Let me tell you all.
No, we're talking about that. We're talking about the days when the sugar factory was actually grinding cane.
Passing by Wall Street and getting sugar cane.
No, let me tell you guys.
Cane juice. That's not what we're talking about. Cane juice in plastic.
You all don't believe me, you know. Let me tell you all the way I cut sugar cane. Anybody that went to GBSS cut sugar cane. Because when you took the route from GBSS up on the cliff, and you bust it right by GDL, where you busting out?
Yeah, all sugar cane.
All sugar cane there?
All sugar cane. That's
so
our whole area is all sugar cane.
So I used to go there and cut sugar cane.
And teeth.
No. As a school child, it's not stealing.
As a school child, it's not stealing.
Listen to me. As a school child, that's not considered stealing.
Oh, what is it
That's
considered?
considered partaking.
Oh, in the blessings of the land. In the
Or when he
blessings
had
of
the
the
truck
land.
and pulling it out from school.
It's interesting. We will sit here and we'll talk about the experiences that makes us truly Grenadian. They are varied in many sorts, but when combined, they create this unique experience that represents something that's truly Grenadian. What is it that's missing tonight? Some coconut bakes are still laughing. That that creative chef did not bring for us.
Any of you remembered the independence, when independence happened in 74? Any of you?
No, I wasn't around for that.
I did.
I wasn't around for that.
I wouldn't say how old I was, but I was only.
What was that experience like?
It was very exciting. As a child, because we were in school and it was, you know, this excitement was building, the colors and parade. You know, back in the day, we used to parade a lot as kids, marching like soldiers. And it was very exciting.
Chris, you were not a soldier. Chris, you were not a soldier.
Hello?
You're not a soldier.
I went through the revolution. What's wrong with
all of us went through the revolution. Just in what form and fashion?
Yeah, I didn't.
I wasn't a soldier, but I was one of those that the youth to teach people to read and all.
You were part of the flowers of the revolution. And it's interesting, you cannot talk about independence and not speak about the revolution.
Of course.
Whether you and I know there are folks that are hearing it and they start swelling up with all kind of bad vibes, really and truly. I think one of the things really and truly that makes us truly mature as a people and appreciate being 50 is the fact that whether we want to accept it or not, Sonaika, the revolution, it happened. It happened. Independence happened. Everything else that happened that makes
history.
It's part of our history. And the challenge, Chris, is to get our people to accept. You may not like it. You may not like it, Grenada, but it happened. Skyred happened. 73 happened. 79 happened. 83 happened. Ivan happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's true that, you know,
you're calling so many,
what you're saying
he's calling so many dates, but I don't know. What are those dates
you have to accept, but you know, some people were really stained by the revolution, and sometimes it's like really difficult for them to get over what happened on that day. You know, so as much as you're trying to encourage Ukrainians to move on and accept it, there's some things, you know, they just can't accept and move on from.
We have to heal as a people. We have to heal as a people first, and then that's the only.
I'm going to be controversial. To me, the revolution had its good points. And it had its bad points.
But it's true.
I mean, and we as a people need to accept it for what it is. I mean, as a child, I was happy because I had no school when the revolution happened. I was a child. I was like, oh, no school.
No, listen, Chris. Truancy is a different thing altogether.
Yes.
When you say you didn't go to school.
If it's not theft,
as a child,
it's not
child, you had no school. But at the end of the day, how they got us involved, and I think that stayed with me to today, in community and being part of the community and working with your community and being, as a youth, you felt you had something to contribute.
Yes.
And they got us together to achieve that.
And I think
that stayed with me. I still have that community spirit where I will.
And everything was about the community.
Yes.
Even they not just coming together on the weekend, but the way you disciplined and grew children. Precisely. It was all about the community. So you're walking down the road and you had to tell Mr. Fred, good morning, Mr. Fred. You pass 100 times. Good morning, Mr. Fred.
Listen.
And if you don't tell Mr. Fred good morning.
By the time you reach home, your mother knows.
Hold on.
Your mother knows.
Mr. Fred will stop and put Chris a licking on you.
Of course.
By the time you got home,
your mother
the news
knows.
was
Not know? Are you crazy?
Your mother knows.
What?
Listen.
Problems.
Listen.
They said it, as Kenny Creighton said, it took a village to build
to raise a child.
To raise a child.
Indeed.
And that is how we are. I mean, my childhood growing up in Woburn, running through the rain and going in the pasture and playing in the side of the drain, having boats going down the drain and racing and those type of things. Those were great. We didn't have internet. We didn't have none of those things. And I mean, you see us, a lot of us know, we are humbled. That's how we grew up.
Yeah.
We are respectful. I mean, the kids now, they have more available to them. So it's tougher for parents to maneuver making the money and still have to make sure you manage your
and back then, Chris, there was the contribution, it was the extended family.
Correct.
Yes. So I think I always keep saying, when you hear us talk about the changes we've seen over the last 50 years, you have to accept the fact that there's been a breakdown in the family structure. You grew up with your auntie, uncle, nene, parent. Yeah, there was Uncle Dwight was there to get little baby Joe back in line. But let him try that now. Let him try that now.
Problem.
But a lot has changed. But I must say, 50 years on, Chris, we can always, if we use the revolution as a benchmark, and it's not too far. 74, 79, what we experience as a nation, I think literally, I keep saying, had we stayed the course where we are, we got the perfect stat, unfortunately, but notwithstanding the challenges we've had. Yeah. We've come a long way, the flying turkey, we said, but indeed, we still
have a lot. We still have more to go.
Yeah, we still have more to go. It's up from here, and I think that the colorful past that we've had as a people really helps in the texture and the depth of us. You know, the story of us. Grenada has a very unique history. You know, and anywhere you go, when you go other places, like when I left to go to school in Jamaica, they were like, "Oh, you're from Grenada? I ain't playing with y'all. All this small, all this serious, all this dread up." You know what I mean?
Only the Grenada's afraid is rain.
Correct. We afraid nothing else, and people know us like that. You know, when Grenadians leave Grenada, and I often think that that's when we really appreciate ourselves. Oh, yes. Sometimes when Grenadians leave Grenada, then you understand how your parents are bringing, how the texture and the history of Grenada really help to kind of arm you. The space arms you to be a remarkable person. You're planted and you blossom.
And you start thinking about how your parents brought you up. You start thinking, boy, I get some innocent licks here.
Yeah,
we here now, and we can go on and on. True. To me, back then, your parents used to beat you for what you did, what you are going to do,
correct,
what they know,
correct,
what they know, what your mind. Is there something my mother should just come home?
Say you did.
It looks like you're in trouble. My mom used to come. She's like, "You do your homework already? The TV hot. You was in the river. Why your hand shriveled? You was in the river." I'm like, "Yes, I was in the river and the TV hot. I'm a bad kid."
What they used to do is ask you questions randomly to see what your reaction.
Correct. To see what your reaction would be.
And you get licks. And remember the days when they try beating you? Say, friend, I look stupid.
Correct.
It doesn't matter what you say.
You can't win.
No, mommy.
You can't win with Grenadian parents. No, mommy, don't answer me. You're talking back. You're rude. You can't answer me, but you can't. You're rude. Listen, Grenadians, we are the best.
And then they want to give you a backhand. Well, let's the child got a backhand.
I don't think backhand's raining anymore. No, backhand's not raining anymore. It's a generation that grew up on backhands, and you can tell we walk straight.
Yes.
we walk like this because we know what it means to get a. I don't know.
Oh, good Lord!
I love us.
We laugh and we think back about it, how it has made us. I say something when you think back of your childhood, it's only when you become an adult yourself and you start considering. Oh,
correct.
Yeah, that's what mommy was talking about. So she used to say, my mother used to say, she knows all the tricks. She knows the one in the four corners, and the one in the middle of the page. There's nothing you can try. I know you grow up, you become adults, and you watch your kids, and you start thinking, oh, now that's what mommy was talking about.
Yeah.
Karma.
Experience everything already.
Well, folks, we can do this all, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to go around and do what we do. Okay, let's get everybody on board. Eugenia, come on board. Eugenia, come on board.
Creative
come on board, because we're literally 15 minutes beyond time. But we're going to start with Senaika. Final stories, memories of your childhood.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
As we count 50.
Right, some good backhand. You know, a good solid box.
And not just that, when you got the box, they said, swallow it.
Swallow, yes. I have to swallow.
No
I swallow. I tell you, when I get the boxes, I can light up the whole of St. George's. You know, I'm feeling spikes running through my face, you know. But like, I think it really shaped me, honestly. And I was just thinking, the different difference between a child who never received any licks as opposed to a child who received backhand and box and things? You think they will grow up to be the same? Like, you know, well, would they be different? Because the licks really straightened me, you know.
Well,
it really did straighten me.
I guess.
But apart from that, I really had fond memories of as a child. You know, being in the river. You know, catching the lizard with a little like a string, like a grass, a grass.
Oh.
Right. You're making a little like yes, and you're hooking the lizard, and you're pulling the lizard, and you're setting trap for them fowls, the neighbor fowl, and them bird and them. You're setting trap and things for them, and you're making slingshots, right? And you're shoving hand under the stone to catch crayfish.
Okay. Good example.
Climbing tree and all kind of thing, boy. I used to climb some trees. No wonder why I have all this big cut on my foot.
By the way, does climbing trees in Farmville count?
Farmville?
You don't remember Farmville?
That's a movie?
No.
You don't remember Farmville?
Belmont Springs.
No. Farmville was just the other day.
Yes, it was.
You know what?
We know about that. But you know, the last time I came on the show, I spoke to you about, you know, carrying big boxes of apple and carrots and thing on my head. Remember that?
I still can picture that.
You still can picture that?
Well, I believe it though, but I haven't, because I know your mother.
Exactly. I mean, so yeah, my childhood, I really enjoyed it, and I was really happy to experience those moments because
Chris?
it really shaped me a lot.
Wow.
Looking back, as you celebrate 50.
Well, I am a good bit over 50 now. And so I had a lot of different childhoods. I wasn't born here. I was born in Trinidad. I came here when I was 5. I came to live with my father and on the cliff, of all places. Then I ended up in Monrepo with my grandparents, and I ended up in Woburn. And that's why I remember most of my childhood, grew up in Woburn. And when I meet up with my Woburn age-appropriate or age friends and colleagues, we always remember how good it was as children growing up, because getting sugar apple, you know, bathing in the rain, running onto the jetty, everything was fun. We actually had a childhood. We actually were kids, you know, and enjoyed the whole friendship and the whole camaraderie of being kids and enjoying kids thing. You know, when I go to the country and I drive and I see rainfall and I see kids running through the rain and enjoying that brings back such good joy for me, because that was such a great time for us.
Yeah.
And going in the pasture and sliding in the grass and the mud, you know, that to me, and that would always stay with me as something. I mean, for my childhood, going to Canada. Whew, you know, you're a whole different ballgame.
It's a whole new world.
Because
a whole new world.
You don't have that. And so I remember when I came back for the first time, I was like 18 or whatever. And when I was leaving, I was crying big, long tears. I'm like, why did they take me away from this place? You know? Because it was just such a beautiful, and that's why I came back in 97. I said, why am I doing up there? This is where I want to be. You know, this is paradise.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is how I've treated it ever since I've been here. Yeah. No matter what the hardship, no matter what anybody had to say, what I treated it as paradise. I was happy to be in paradise, and nobody is going to take that away from me.
Randy Isaac was right all along. It is a paradise.
It is.
We counted 50 AP life back then as we continue to march towards 50.
Yeah.
Memories, fond memories.
My fondest memories are, of course, the memories growing up as a child. I grew up in Montplaisir. It's an oasis. I always said that it was a rainforest in my backyard. I spent so much time, and I went to school in town. Like, I went to Sunnyside Private, I went to convent, but I used to be the person rushing home so I could get home and go in the river and spend the whole time in the river and get out at like 10 to 4 so my hands could like cool out a little bit, so when mom comes she's not like, you spend the whole day in the river again.
She know you did though.
Because she know I did. But you know, it's black sage tea, lemongrass with my grandfather, him teaching, you know, me how to spell, going to light sweats in the garden, you know, to pick up nutmeg and stuff on the donkey, and walking on the road, going to church every Sunday. You know, you think of all of the different things that really help to groom you, and as an adult, some of the things that I love the most and cherish the most are things that I would have gathered as a child. Like, you cannot take tea away from me right now. I drink tea like 17 times a day. People get sick of me. You know, when I get fed up of town and I just have too much going on, I leave and I go straight to the river. My mother just be like, hey, what I'm to you? I just leave.
It's
and
an
I go.
escape.
It's an escape, you know, because it's the fond memories, it's the family structure, it's everyone, you know, grooming and helping. And you know, you can't be rude to the neighbors because by the time you reach home, everybody knows and it's war and trouble. So you have to be able. And I was real feisty as a kid, so
as you said, neighbors. Could you remember in those days? You want Miss whatever her name, she not talking.
Yeah.
But you can't, as a child, decide I pass it and not say good morning.
You have to.
No. You're going to say
you have to.
You're a child.
You're
you
a
must
child
stay in your lane.
place.
But
yeah, man.
folks, the memories are endless.
Don't forget rushing to do your chores as soon as you spot them.
Yeah, you have to do chores. Saturday was the chores day.
But I imagine. So the other day, I told my son, I'm going to get a barrel for him to full. And he's watching me like, barrel full with water. He said, what are you talking about? One happy child. My memories of the past 50 years as we live. I remember Canyon and the Red Spot. Chris, you remember Canyon and the Red Spot? I remember Giant Malt. I remember Viking. The memories are endless. I remember roast breadfruit. I remember roast breadfruit with King butter, the red butter. Those are the memories that I really cherish. I remember, of course, the days when a packet of Cricks was $1.25. You bought red butter. And when, in fact, we never, it was in a tin. And Coca-Cola was not your favorite drink. The favorite solo was, in fact, as a child, either a big red spot or an orange Fanta or the grapes. And those were the days that I remember. Those days are long gone, folks. But 50 years on. What about what?
Cream soda. The young mixologist says, what about cream soda?
Cream soda was
we not talking about the arcade, you know. What cream soda you talking? Folks, celebration towards 50 is on. We're going to be back next week. It's going to be a different cast. GDL is going to be here. AP is going to be here. I'm not sure whether or not Sonaika is going to be graced us with a presence. Maybe just for the fun of it. But of course, Dexter and the gang, he's also having a calypso competition, which is all part of this. Peace and love to you, folks. Folks, it's been a nice journey. We celebrate 50. And it doesn't matter what the road you have trod. Remember, as one people, together we advance. Yes? Do you do your part, I do my part, and it's all part of nation building. Until then, so long. JC loves you. AP, Sonaika, Chris, the rest of the gang. Kwesi, well, KC is here. And of course, how could we forget the creative chef, my brother. And folks, by the way, she's still there?
Eugenia.
Eugenia is still here.
Is Donnell still on?
Where's Donnell?
I did.
Donnell can't wait to come home. Let me tell you why. He want Bourbon biscuits. He want Kuma. He like cheese straw.
You serious?
Yes. Tell him. That's Donnell's. Donnell's hospitality rider is the most down-to-earth thing ever. Bourbon, Kuma,
I'm giving you 30 seconds to tell us what you miss most about Grenada. And we're gone.
I miss hearing the accent. I miss the food. I miss the fact that we straightforward and we doesn't, walk on bullshit. We straightforward. I miss the fact that, what you see is what you get. But I miss the food. I miss my family, I miss my friends. I miss everything.
Well, you miss everything, bro. When you come home, we'll have you in studio. Folks, wherever you are, peace and love to you. JC loves you from the entire kitchen kibbutz. I've got some coconut bakes and some saltfish here. I got a drink in my hand. We got a life to live as we continue to march on to 50. Peace out.
Cheers, Grenada.
Whoa, whoa. Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say.